All right, it's the 92nd Academy Award nominations announcement. This is the most exciting thing of this award season, even more exciting than the actual Oscars. We're like 2.5 minutes away from before the nomination starts, but before it begins, we're just gonna run down some things. I am predicting 9 Best Picture nominees. They are The Irishman, Jojo Rabbit, Joker, Little Women, Marriage Story, 1917, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Parasite, and The Two Popes. And then in Best Actor, my predictions are, in Best Director, Antonio Banderas for Pain and Glory, Adam Driver for Marriage Story, Taron Egerton for Rocketman, Joaquin Phoenix for Joker, and Jonathan Pryce for The Two Popes. And then Best Actress, my predictions are Scarlett Johansson for Marriage Story, and then Lupita Nyong'o for Us, and then Saoirse Ronan for Little Women, Charlize Theron in Bombshell, and Renee Zellweger for Judy. Best Supporting Actor, my predictions are Anthony Hopkins for The Two Popes, Al Pacino for The Irishman, Joe Pesci for The Irishman, Brad Pitt for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and Song Kang-ho for Parasite. Best Supporting Actress, my predictions are Laura Dern for Hustlers, Jennifer Lopez for Laura Dern for Marriage Story, Jennifer Lopez for Hustlers, Florence Pugh for Little Women, Scarlett Johansson and Jojo Rabbit, and Margot Robbie for Bombshell. And then let's see how many minutes. We have less than a minute. Original screenplay, my predictions are The Farewell, Knives Out, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Parasite, and Marriage Story. And adapted screenplay, my predictions are A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, The Two Popes, The Irishman, Little Women, and Jojo Rabbit. So there you go. I am expecting this to be a great Oscar ceremony nominations because none of the big contenders are bad. That means I like Joker. So yeah, 30 seconds now before they start. So excited. I am Team Parasite. Team Parasite. And then I haven't seen Little Women, but I'm Team Gerwig, so let's do that as well. And then The Two Popes, I am just so passionate about that film. It's in the clutch. Let's see. Whatever happens, this is going to be great. So, it's starting now. Change of lighting. Okay. Alright. I'm just going to switch it here.
Live from the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures in Los Angeles, please welcome the President of the Academy, David Rubin.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning, and welcome to the brand new David Geffen Theater at the Academy Museum. We can't wait until the museum officially opens later this year, when the world can experience, in person, a sweeping adventure into the greatest movies and movie makers of all time.
Using the remote control as a...
We're here this morning to announce nominations for the 92nd Oscars.
Whatever.
All the nominees are voted on by members of the Academy, an international community of artists. What makes this Oscars so special is that these nominations are given to artists by their
push for
peers.
diversity within
Actors
the ranks
nominate actors,
within the Oscar membership,
editors nominate editors, directors nominate directors. You get the idea. And now I'm pleased to introduce this morning's hosts, Issa Rae and John Choate.
Let's do this.
Good morning. John and I prepared a big opening, like a monologue.
Really good.
You were so good, yeah.
A lot of good jokes. But we decided that all people really want to hear is who is nominated. So let's get started.
Oh my gosh.
Members of the Academy's Actors Branch nominate these performances by an actress in a supporting role.
All right.
Kathy Bates in Richard Jewell.
Okay.
Yes. Laura Dern in Marriage Story.
Are they skipping J-Lo?
Scarlett Johansson in Jojo Rabbit.
Are they skipping Jennifer Lopez?
Florence Pugh
They did.
in Little Women.
And Margot Robbie.
And Margot Robbie in Bombshell.
Right.
Not happy, not happy.
Strong list.
Super
Very
strong.
strong.
I'm a J-Lo stan for husbands.
On to achievement in costume design. The members of the Academy's Costume Designers branch nominate The Irishman,
No Dolomite.
Jojo Rabbit,
Boys. Okay.
Joker,
Okay.
Little Women,
Yes. And Once Upon a Time.
and Once Upon a Time in
Rocket
Hollywood.
Man, come on.
We need to nominate the audience at home for waking up so early.
Yeah. Congrats. The sound branch oversees 2 categories. For achievement in sound mixing, the branch nominates Ad Astra,
Yay!
Ford versus Ferrari, Joker,
Oh, let's skip the Irishman.
1917,
And Star Wars?
and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
No Star Wars.
Chopper, y'all good? You feel okay? Okay. These are the nominees for achievement in sound editing. Ford versus Ferrari.
Oh, Ad Astra's the single nominee. That's good.
Joker.
Joker's having a good day.
1917. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker.
And Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. Did you say your son was rooting for
In
Star Wars?
My son
in Star
told
Wars
me,
standards, is this
Star Wars or
underperformed? Because
Come Home and Shame, Dad.
Well,
didn't know the
Here are
joke.
the nominees for original score voted by the music branch. Joker, Little Women,
Yes.
Marriage Story, 1917, and Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
I got 5 for 5.
Really good. Really good.
yep. The short films and feature animation branch oversees the short film categories. For best animated short film, here are the nominees.
Hair Love, Kit Bull.
Shara, Daughter. Hair Love,
Yeah.
Kit Bull,
Okay.
Memorable,
Oh,
and Sister.
3 out of 5.
Do you have a sister?
I do not.
Haven't seen it.
I won.
For best live action short film, the
John
branch
Travolta, so cute.
nominates Brotherhood, Nefta Football Club,
That's my number 6.
The Neighbor's Window, Saria, and A Sister. I don't have a sister, by the way.
I'm sorry for you. Now for another acting category. The nominees for performance by an actor in a supporting role are Tom Hanks in A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood,
Happened after
Anthony
long
Hopkins
stretch.
in The Two Popes,
No song can home.
Al Pacino in The
Oh
Irishman,
no, no song can home.
Joe Pesci in The Irishman, and Brad Pitt in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Wow. Bunch of no names right there. We still have more nominee announcements. We'll be back at exactly 5:30.
Alright, so far. Alright, so far I think they've done a pretty good job with the nominees. I'm gonna rewatch this again because I can't hear the jokes, but okay, supporting actress, the big miss is Jennifer Lopez. So I'm neat to see Richard Jewell. And then costume design, I think the big miss for me are Dolomite Is My Name and Rocket Man, just because they're so showy. And Dolomite Is My Name was designed just by last year's winner. And then sound mixing, good for Ad Astra for getting that nomination. Star Wars not getting this was a surprise. Sound editing, Joker, okay. No, The Irishman in 2 categories. The sound, which is kind of weird. And then original score, I got them. And animated shorts, I got 3 out of 5. And live action short film, I got 2 out of 5. that's decent since I haven't really watched any of the shorts yet. But most of the time they pick really great short nominees, so I trust them for that. And a supporting actor, I was thinking that it's gonna be Hopkins or Hanks, and then the one who missed is Song Kang Ho. So if Song Kang Ho missed, yeah, that happened already. So so no Parasite in acting. Okay, maybe. Gosh, is this because they don't know the names? But I think Neon really pushed Song Kang Ho really hard to be up front, and I think he's the only one that they submitted in acting. So how's that? Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the nomination. I'm checking Twitter. I should, because this is gonna explode later. Right now it's exploding, but no, I'm gonna go back to the live announcements because it's pretty sacred. So far, no Parasite showing. No surprise in song. No surprise in sound for Parasite, so it's not overdoing. That worries me. I want it to overdo, because it's impossible for Parasite to overdo. It deserves to get everything, like literally. Not save visual effects. Yeah. While waiting, gosh, I hope for Parasite. Just really hoping for Parasite. I just checked if it's recording. It is recording. So oh goodness. Film Twitter really makes the world smaller for me, because I've been talking to people from all over the world talking about the Oscars and just film in general, so that's great. It's really nice when you appreciate something and then you find someone else who's also appreciating it, and he or she may have a very different culture or country or lifestyle or whatever, but you find a unifying factor, in this case the love for films, and I really appreciate that, and I think that's one of the beauties of Film Twitter. It can get toxic though, so just choose the right friends in Film Twitter. Oops. Still not coming back, so no. Oh no. Okay, so they're not gonna be back for like in a few minutes, so I'm just gonna check. Okay. Anyway, the biggest update is I definitely need to see Richard Jewell. Okay. There's still no visual effects, so Cats is still up for bag. Bag or bags? I don't know. I don't know anything. I know nothing. But Little Women support is yay. I look forward to watching it. It's gonna be on the 29th. So yeah. Oh dear, the J-Lo stans. I get it. Jennifer Lopez snub, definitely. Snub. Ay. Okay, it's back. Are you ready for some surprises? I'm not. Okay, second batch of prediction things. This needs it to keep my brain organized, since it's usually not organized. Woo! I am looking forward to what film editing will show, the screenplays would show, cinematography would show. Ooh, there we go. What I can see
For those just joining us,
I like the show better
For
than
those
last
watching, welcome back. You already know it. The Academy's documentary branch oversees 2 categories. First, the nominees for Best Documentary Feature. American Factory.
Got it?
The Cave.
Said so, they ignored the
The
whole
Age of
11.
Democracy.
Oh.
Persona. And Honeyland.
Oh, no one has nation.
I'm gonna get on to Persona.
No one has nation.
And here are the nominees for Best Documentary Short
The
Subject.
Night Crawlers.
In the Absence.
Got that.
Learning to skateboard in a war zone if you're a girl. Life Overtakes Me. St. Louis Superman.
Oh, no.
And Walk, Run, Cha-Cha.
No Night Crawlers.
Let's do the,
Well,
best
he's
collection
not G. I made that
titles.
Yeah.
supposed to war on drugs.
The newly renamed Best International Feature Film Award
John Cho is
is
so
voted
cute.
on by Academy members across all branches from around the world. And the nominees are Corpus Christi, Poland;
No Russia.
Honeyland, North Macedonia;
Wow.
Les Miserables, France; Pain and Glory, Spain;
And Parasite bitches.
and Parasite, South
Yes.
Korea.
Hold it down.
No beanpole, no athletics.
The Production Design branch nominates these films for
Let's go
achievement in
Parasite. Let's
production
do this.
design.
Parasite, Parasite, Parasite.
The Irishman. Jojo Rabbit.
Joker.
1917. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Parasite.
And Parasite.
Yes!
I used to do production design.
No way.
I didn't, yeah.
You lied to me. Here are the nominees for achievement in film editing,
All right.
voted by the Academy's Film Editors Branch.
Parasite. Let's do this.
Ford versus Ferrari;
Got that?
The Irishman;
Of course, Thomas Schoonmaker.
Jojo Rabbit; Joker;
Mm-hmm.
and Parasite.
Yes!
Wow.
Parasite.
Great.
Asia represent.
For
Let's do
achievement
this.
in cinematography, the cinematographers branch nominates the following
All
films.
right. Hollywood missed.
The Irishman. Joker. The Lighthouse. 1917.
And once upon a
And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
at least no Ford v Ferrari, but I predicted Ford to go Balladian Park.
You got this? We're doing great.
I do.
We're killing it.
Are we?
Nominate us.
All right, yeah. I like that talk. The Academy's Visual Effects Branch nominates the following
Cats.
films for achievement in
Let's do
visual
this,
effects:
cats!
Avengers, Endgame;
No Alita.
The Irishman;
No cats.
The Lion King;
And Transformers?
1917;
Wow, okay. That's my number
and
6.
Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
Dang.
Yeah.
Your son wins again. Killing it. For achievement in makeup and hairstyling, the members of this branch nominate the following films.
Bombshell.
Bombshell. Joker.
Whatever.
Judy.
Yes! Judy.
Maleficent. Mistress of Evil.
Now I'm gonna see that.
And 1917.
So no Rocket Man anyway. Oh, goodbye, Taryn.
Air show. Best animated feature
Oh, no,
film
there's
is
no-
voted on by the short films and feature animation branch, as well as members of the animation community across all branches. Here are the nominees: How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World;
Wow, no Frozen 2.
I Lost My Body;
Clouds.
Klaus;
Missing Link.
Missing Link;
And Toy Story 4.
Toy Story 4.
Wow, no Frozen. Original
For
song.
achievement in original song, the music branch nominates
Glasgow.
I Can't Let You Throw Yourself Away from Toy Story 4.
I know Glasgow.
I'm Gonna Love Me Again from Rocket Man. I'm Standing With You from Breakthrough.
Got that.
Into the Unknown from Frozen 2. And Stand Up from Harriet.
Got that.
Wow, bossy song titles
Yeah.
here.
Told you.
The Writers Branch oversees
Toy
two
Story
categories.
never missed an original
First,
song.
here are the nominees for writing adapted screenplay. The Irishman,
Okay, Joker.
Steven's Alien,
Joker.
Jojo Rabbit, Taika Waititi,
Joker. Getting it.
Joker, Todd Phillips and Scott Silver,
Should go in my gut. No, it's not my gut.
Little Women, Greta Gerwig,
Yes!
and The Two Popes,
Yes.
Anthony McCartan.
The flip side is there's still hope for the
Oh,
people.
better than slipped in there.
Yeah, and for writing original screenplay, the members of the branch nominate
Okay.
Knives Out,
Wow.
Ryan Johnson. Marriage Story, Noah Baumbach.
1917?
You did it.
1917, Sam Mendes and Christy Wilson Cairns. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Quentin Tarantino.
Parasite.
And Parasite, Bong Joon-ho, Han Jin-won.
Killed that. That was a lot of names.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Hair's
For
long.
performance by an actor in a leading role, the
Yeah.
Actors Branch nominates Antonio Banderas in Pain and Glory.
Got it.
Leonardo DiCaprio in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
No Taron Egerton.
Adam Driver in Marriage
Or
Story.
no Jonathan Price.
Joaquin Phoenix in Joker.
Oh, they ignored Taron Egerton.
And Jonathan Price in The Two
I
Popes.
think the Two Popes is getting nominated for Best Picture!
For performance by an actress in a leading role, the Actors Branch nominates
Oh no. Aquafina.
Cynthia Erivo in
Oh.
Harriet,
Alright.
Scarlett Johansson in Marriage
Are they
Story,
snubbing Charlize?
Saoirse Ronan
Oh
in
no,
Little
they're
Women,
not snubbing.
Charlize Theron in Bombshell,
And Renee.
Renee Zellweger
Hey.
in Judy,
So Cynthia Erivo made it over Aquafina and Lupita.
For achievement in directing, the Directors Branch of the Academy nominates
Come on, Greta. Let's do this.
The Irishman, Martin Scorsese. Joker, Todd Phillips. 1917,
It's
Sam
Greta.
Mendes. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
Parasite.
Quentin Tarantino.
And Parasite.
And Parasite,
Yes!
Bong Joon-ho.
nice.
I did it. Thank you so much.
Did it.
My best picture.
Congratulations, man.
Let's see.
And finally, all voting members of the Academy have nominated the following films for Best Picture.
Ford versus Ferrari, Peter Chernin, Jano Topping, and James Mangold,
All right.
producers.
So I know the Two Popes.
The Irishman, Martin Scorsese, Robert De Niro, Jane Rosenthal, and Emma Tillinger-Koskoff, producers.
I'm shaking.
Jojo Rabbit, Carthew Neal, and Taika Waititi, producers.
Joker, Todd Phillips, Bradley Cooper, and Emma Tillinger-Koskoff.
Let's do this, Bradley Cooper.
Little Women,
Yes.
Amy Pascal, producer.
Marriage Story, Noah Baumbach and David Heyman, producers.
So I know the Two Popes.
1917, Sam Mendes, Pippa Harris, Jane Ann Tengren, and Callum McDougall, producers.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. David Heyman, Shannon
And
McIntosh, and Quentin
Parasite.
Tarantino. Producers.
And Parasite.
And Parasite. Kwak Shin-hye and Bong Joon-ho, producers.
Get it?
All
Yes, okay.
Congratulations to all the nominees.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And watch to see who wins the gold at the 92nd Oscars, Sunday, February 9th. We did it. Go to bed, guys.
We are.
Alright, so let's debrief ourselves with what happened after the second gap. Where are we? I think we started with I don't know where it started. Okay, so I think we started with documentary feature. I predicted no Apollo 11, but I did not predict no One Child Nation. I got 4. Documentary short subject. I really wish for the Nightcrawlers, but it didn't happen. Alright, I got 2. International feature film. I'm surprised that Beanpole from Russia, and Atlantiques from Senegal did not get it. Atlantiques because it had Netflix, and then Beanpole Russia is because they usually go for Russia. That's a good reason. But Honeyland getting both documentary and international feature film, that's pretty significant. It shows there's appreciation to the documentary outside of the documentary branch, so maybe that's a front runner for the documentary. And in production design, yay for Parasite. My adrenaline is going down now since Parasite got its due. I mean, film editing, Joker over Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is kind of huge. It is huge. I like that the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood did not happen in editing because I really have a lot of problems with the pacing. But yeah, so that's shaky. And in cinematography, at least no 4B Ferrari, but they took The Irishman over part of The Lady on Fire, no surprise. Okay, alright. And then visual effects, they went with 1917 over Alita. Alright. I really want to see 1917. It's going to be on February 5th. And makeup and hairstyling, Maleficent got in, so now I have to see that. Rocketman doing so minimally. Yeah, Taron did not get it. That's my best actor pick for the year so far, Taron Egerton, so at least he has the Globe. Original song, Toy Story 4 got in over Glasgow. Glasgow was hoping to have like the Falling Slowly narrative, like the independent film about music with a song that's important, the narrative. I haven't seen Wild Rose, but I'm hearing a lot of great things about Glasgow, but I should not have been surprised with I Can't Let You Throw Yourself Away making it Toy Story 4, since no Toy Story film has missed original song. Adapted screenplay, I risked it with A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, but yeah, Joker happened. Original screenplay 1917 over The Farewell and Booksmart is pretty surprising. Maybe not because of the WGA, but whatever. Actor Egerton, DiCaprio over Egerton. I predicted Price. I missed Egerton. And then actress. We were scrambling kind of like Lupita or Awkwafina in the 5th slot because I thought, okay, Alfred Woodard didn't really get a good release date. And then Cynthia Erivo, her film just faded. But now Cynthia Erivo's in, Lupita out, and Awkwafina out. Awkwafina got the Gold Globe win, and then Lupita got a great campaign. So there's that. And then directing, Todd Phillips over Greta Gerwig. I am yet to see Little Women, but Todd Phillips in Joker, I think he did a very good job. I don't hate the nomination. That's how you phrase it. And then picture, I got 8 out of 9 because 4B Ferrari is my number 10. Yeah. I'm kind of, my adrenaline is going down now, so thank you so much for watching this.